Hey Chapel family, it's me again, just giving you a quick update and some things to think about in the midst of the time that we're spending very differently than we thought we would 6 or 7 weeks ago. Hope everybody's okay, and I look forward to these times just to chat with you a little bit. Last week I introduced maybe an obscure quote to you by Viktor Frankl. He was a Jewish author and survivor of the Holocaust, was in concentration camps, went through terrible things. He wrote a book called The Meaning of Everything, The Meaning of Life, and he said the why you live is what enables you to survive how you live. And that's, I'm not saying it very well, but if we concentrate on the why we live, the how doesn't matter quite as much. And in his particular case, the how was terrible. So I thought what I'd do is just explore this particular issue and this quote just a little bit more and see if I can challenge you to think about a few things. Why did God create us at this point in history? Why are we alive today, and what's the purpose for our life? I believe that there's specific answers to these questions, and they revolve around who we live for. Not necessarily even why or how, but because we live for God, to honor Him and bring glory to His name, because we have Jesus Christ on the throne of our lives. He is who we surrender to. He's made our relationship with God possible. He's the one that gives us forgiveness for His death on the cross, His life that He gave for us, His resurrection to prove that He's God. We live for Him, and I think He is the thread that unites all of us together and helps us understand why we're here. So if we are here to give Him honor and glory, the how we live, the specific vocational career that we have, the personal health that we have, the amount of money that we have, the things that we go through, social isolation and distancing and those kinds of things, they sort of pale in comparison to why I exist. Why I exist is more important than how I live, what comforts I have, money and those kinds of things. One of the things that I try to get my mind around is how different my job is these days. The how of my job is incredibly different. I now don't really meet with people in person. I talk to them on the phone, or I Zoom call them and those kinds of things. I go to Bible studies and teach Bible studies through Zoom and technology. When I preach on Sunday mornings, I preach to a camera, often in a room, our sanctuary, just totally by myself, with little feedback or awareness of how things are going. Sometimes I say something and I'm like, gosh, that sounded kind of funny, but I don't know, maybe it really wasn't funny, or maybe I didn't say that quite the right way. And so it's just confusing to not have people to give you feedback with. And if I were honest with you, I'd say I don't really enjoy those particular aspects of ministry. I'm thankful for them, and I'm grateful to still be your pastor and shepherding you in any way possible. But I look forward to us being together and being able to maybe touch people again at some point, to lay your hand on a shoulder and pray and encourage someone in terms of what they're going through. But in the meantime, I'll take any kind of ministry and interaction that I could get. I'm God's servant. I don't make demands upon how I should live or what I should even be doing. My life is His life, and I want to do exactly what He wants me to do. So I've had to adjust some of my how, some of my giftedness and those kinds of things to fit in this particular context. I'm going to ask you to adjust as well. How has God changed how you view your giftedness and how you work in ministry now? Many of you were working in children's ministry and serving in outside areas of coming up with people and feeding them food and those kinds of things. And now in this time that's changed of isolation, how are you using your gifts? And are you satisfied with the why you exist rather than the how you might want it to be? We've had many people that I've heard are doing incredible things. They're making masks to keep people safe. They're delivering food to those that are shut in and are especially health challenged and vulnerable to this disease. Some people have started praying more for their neighbors and friends as they walk around. What is it that God is calling you to do? My hope for you this week is the why, the love that we have for Jesus Christ, the complete unbelievable blessing of forgiveness of sin and eternal life in His presence, and the desire to have as many people as possible know about Him. I pray that that would motivate you and give you confidence and courage to use your how, your giftedness, your particular setting that you're in to comfort and help others around you. I pray for you often. I ask the Lord to give you comfort and peace and to keep you healthy. If you need anything, as always, check in with us at chapelcares.com, especially /online for some of the services and things that we have. Let us know how we can continue to be a church that fosters community and hope, even though we're distant at this time. God bless you. I'll talk to you again soon. And thanks for always being so kind and listening.